Hi, this is Dave Lorenzo with RainmakerLawyer.com, and today our conversation is going to be about convincing the client to use your services. But it's not the conversation you think you should be having. Now, what specifically do I mean by that? Too many lawyers try to sell themselves or the solution they have to the client before the client is sold on the actual problem. So we instruct our clients to take their clients through a process called sell the pain. In many cases, the client isn't even convinced that he needs legal help to begin with. So what you have to do is you have to really sell the client on the pain of not making a decision to move forward or making a decision to move forward with you right now. So how do you do that? Well, it's a very slippery slope, because if you go to the client and you say, you're in big trouble, you need to get help right now, that client is going to become defensive. So you really can't do that. What you need to do is you need to bring that pain out in the client, and you do this through very gently coaxing them with questions. The way that you convince the client to embrace the fact that they need assistance, and they need assistance immediately, is by making it their idea. If it's your idea for them to get help, they're never going to buy into it. Or if they do buy into it and something goes wrong, it's going to be your fault. And nobody wants that. What we want is we want the client to say, yes, I need some help. You are the perfect person to help me. Can you help me now? So the client has to understand that they need help. They have to admit that they need help. And they have to feel some urgency toward getting the help. And it can only come from them. So, how do you do this? Well, you ask the client questions about the current situation. And those questions lead them down a path to realize that the current situation is bad or has the potential to get really bad. And that's the second set of questions that you ask them. You ask them questions along the lines of what would happen if. The what if questions are phenomenally powerful in helping the client understand the gravity of their situation. Then the final question that you can ask them to really unearth the pain is, what do you think will happen if you do nothing? And the client will oftentimes not know the answer to that question, and that's when you can rely on your past case experience, and you can bring up past experiences that other folks have gone through, which the client can actually look up on their own if they want. Like, I would encourage you to cite case law where, the client didn't do the right thing early enough and things didn't go quite as well as they had planned. Ultimately, it's the client's decision whether or not they embrace the situation that they're in, but it's your responsibility to help them get the best advice, and get the best advice as early in the process as they can, so they can mitigate any damage or prevent any really bad things from happening. That's the way to look at this. It's your responsibility to pull the issues out of them and help them embrace the urgency for making a decision to hire an attorney immediately. My name is Dave Lorenzo, and if you'd like more great tips just like these, you can find me at RainmakerLawyer.com. Thanks for watching, and have a fantastic day.